Please make Salmaan welcome. Thank you. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm really proud of all the decent human beings who have come out here today in support of our brothers and sisters on the other side of the world. All the Palestinians, the non-Palestinians, the Muslims, non-Muslims, young, old, men, women, everyone who is out here today. We're here because we stand for human dignity. And we stand here for human life.
Solidarity.
And today, I just want to take a moment to see a snapshot of what it must be like for our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. God is sufficient for us, and He is our best protector. Allahu Akbar. These are the words that have come to capture the resilience and the faith of the Palestinian people. Remember these words very, very well. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. God is sufficient for us, and He is our best protector. Allahu Akbar. They have run out of food. They're surviving on what they can find, and what they can find is almost nothing. Maybe some small pieces of cheese left over. But they are so grateful. What do they say? Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. The water they get their hands on is the kind of water that none of us would ever allow our families to drink. But they see themselves as fortunate. They are so thankful. What do they say? Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. The paramedics are exhausted emotionally and physically, but they keep going and they keep doing it over and over and over again, and they continue to say the words Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. The doctors and the medical staff have seen things in the past few days that have shocked them beyond belief. And as they try to raise their communal spirit by singing together, what do they say? Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Children, mothers, fathers, relatives are screaming. Some are frantically looking for their loved ones in the rubble. Others are just sitting silent, lost, after losing everyone and everything. I ask you, what are they saying? Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. The night before has been horrible. A whole area has been flattened. 8, 9, 15, 30 bombs have just thundered away non-stop. It is a state of panic The world, it doesn't really seem to be doing anything meaningful. They think, I don't know if the next one is going to fall on me. As the heartbeat quickens, and in those raw moments of insecurity and unimaginable fear, what are the only words that strengthen them? Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Charred faces of children being rushed on stretchers, some with very deep gashes being carried by brave men and brave women. In the chaos and in the confusion, they find some semblance of support because they say, Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. As the life seeps out of the thousands of people that have been murdered, thousands of women, the thousands of children, yes, our children, our sons, your daughter, your son, your niece, your nephew, your neighbors, your friends, as the heart stops finally beating, I tell you, and I tell the world one thing loud and clear, their hearts still beat. Their hearts beat so loud that they reignite ours. They are our lifeline. They are more alive than we ever could be. They are our conscience. And they have reignited our will to live and to fight for human dignity and to fight for human life. We owe it to them, and we say it at least one more time, and as many times as we need to say it. Ḥasbunallāh, Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa Niʿmal Wakīl. Israel has a right to defend itself. What does Israel think defending itself means? We will turn Gaza into an island of ruins, says Benjamin Netanyahu. Is this what Israel defending itself means? We are dropping hundreds of tons of bombs on Gaza. The focus is on destruction, not accuracy. This is what the Israeli army spokesman has said. Is this what Israel defending itself means? Now there is only one goal, and that is Nakba. A Nakba in Gaza that will dwarf the Nakba of 1948. This is what a prominent Israeli politician had to say. Is this what Israel defending itself means? Wipe out their families, their mothers and their children. These animals must not be allowed to live any longer. This is what a veteran of the Israeli army has said. Is this what Israel defending itself means? Powerful rockets to be fired without borders. Gaza to be smashed and razed to the ground without mercy. This is what another prominent politician has said. Is this what Israel defending itself means? There will be no electricity, no food, no fuel. Everything is closed. We are fighting animal people and we are acting accordingly. The defense minister of Israel had to say this. Is this what Israel defending itself means? Shame. Shame on you. And to be frank, this is not surprising coming from an entity that has sustained an apartheid for many decades. But what is really surprising is the enabling of those crimes by our own elected officials, our Prime Minister, our politicians, those people that we voted for. We are disappointed. We are disgusted at the support that you show for the people that have said these words. Yes, language matters. You know, last night I was witness shame. Last night I was witness to a phone call. A phone call that was made to one of my closest friends, and he's here today. And it was a call from one of his closest friends. Yet very unusual for him to call a friend all the way in Australia, here in Perth. Because generally when you make a phone call, it has to serve a particular purpose. It has to have a point. And it was as if his call was impulsive, a result of fear and genuine concern for his own life, for what to do next. Maybe a last call, a final plea, maybe a goodbye. And he gave a description of what it is like right now in Gaza. And guess what I heard in that heartbreaking conversation? Ḥasbunallāh wa ni'mal wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa ni'mal wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa ni'mal wakīl. We say unflinchingly, and we say unabashedly, without any apologies, ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! End apartheid now! End occupation now! End occupation now! The world is rising, the globe is seeing beyond the hypocrisy. And my friends, remember the words of those young children and the elderly, the men and the women who have said it over and over and over again as they continue to smile in the face of oppression, as they continue to rise in the face of oppression, as they continue to get up once again and to help those around them. And they continue to say, what do they say? Ḥasbunallāh wa niʿmal wakīl. Ḥasbunallāh wa niʿmal wakīl.